But welcome to Paint and Breathe number 60. How crazy is that? How are you guys? Excuse me, it is wonderful to see you. I just have to grab my eyeglasses because I don't know where I left them. But let me come back in and scroll in. Hi Tina, hi Cara. Hi Nicole. Hi Kim. Watching on your TV and connected with your phone. That's cool, Cara. You're doing good today, Nicole. Hi Steffi. Excuse me. Hi Lay. All right, I'm just going to grab my eyeglasses and then we will be ready to go. All right, we're going to do some work on this piece tonight, but I've done for the symmetry seekers in the room from my workshop tier on Patreon, I've done a little bit more on my spirals piece. So I wanted to show you that too. So this was the original spirals piece. And then I've started on this one. So this is where we are at so far. Some of this stuff is neon paint. Some of it is regular paints. And we'll kind of go from there. But I just wanted to show you guys this. And then we will jump in and work on this other painting tonight. It's good to see you guys. What's new and exciting? Hi, Debbie. Thanks, Cara. Hi, Patty. Yeah, how you feeling, Steffi? All right, so I'm gonna just move these out of the way, and then we will do some work on this bad boy. I need to find my bliss drops. Oh, there they are. I got these little containers to put them away, and I didn't even put them away. Well, that's all right. All right, so I've got 4 little stands here. We got to make sure that they're not all blocked. Hi, Lorna. How are ya? Steffi. Hey, it's good to see ya. Nicole, was it you not being able to see? Did you get your glasses yet? That's next week, I think, right? Good to see you, Lay. Thanks, Kim. Oh, good. That's wonderful, Nicole. I was telling Lay I'm getting surgery. My mesenteric artery is blocking blood flow as well as celiac artery. Oh, Steffi, what does that mean? What does that mean? Excuse me. When does that have to happen? What's going on with that? How are you feeling about that? What does that mean? I'm doing good, Lorna. Thank you. Yeah, what does that mean? I don't know what it means. None of my paint bottles were clogged today. All right, let's keep going. Let's start working. Again, I'm in the living room, so I've got some odd lighting. Okay, so bear with me with the lighting. I'll try and zoom in as quick as I can. Not entirely sure because my surgeon hasn't read out, but it's why my gut pain makes me faint often and I can't eat hardly. Oh, Steffi. Well, I'm glad in the sense that they have, I guess, figured out what's going on, but I hope that it's relatively quick and easy to get it all taken care of. I'm so sorry you're going through that. All right, there's a couple spots here that I'm going to be pulling the paint off because the dots ran together. Just a couple though. And then I'm going to touch that up and we'll keep going. Oh, Steffi. Indeed, left them on the car. Oh, wow. Oh, Steffi, I'm so sorry. You were painting with your husband. Nice. That's cool, Lorna. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Sounds like he's enjoying it too, eh? That's super cool. Steffi, how can we support you? Are you okay? How are you feeling about all of it? I'm very scared, but I'll hopefully talk to a surgeon soon. It's a rare issue, but also can cause... Oh, I hope you hear from them real soon so you can figure out what's going on and get a move on to treating it. I'm so sorry. We love you. So thankful I did, though. I kept complaining that I still saw blurry with them and they didn't listen. With these on, and the whole world came alive. Oh, good. I'm glad it worked out for the best in the end. That's good, Nicole. I'm glad. All right. I think we've got some more spots now that need need to dry a little bit. So exactly, Tina. Hope they fix you up real soon. Yeah, exactly. We're here for you. I'm okay in waves, and I hit anxiety waves. Cried lots yesterday with the call. Today just stayed busy. Oh, I'm so sorry. We need to rotate lives to keep Steffi distracted. Exactly. This is where we need to coordinate those marathon lives, right? Like where every 2 hours someone switches on and switches off. You're exactly right. Natalie totally funny. Now I have new glasses, right? Lay and everyone make 1,000 cones, right? Oh, Steffi, I'm sorry for everything you're going through. It's a lot. You guys are so lovely. It's good to see you share. Lay was live before me. Oh, fantastic. Yeah, we need to make like a Google Calendar. Let's say everyone just start dropping in lives in the empty slots. Made a tool from bamboo with a pointy end. Nice. I'm so glad that you guys are enjoying it together, Lorna. That's nice. I love you, Steffi. It's nice to have you here, Cher. Lay did not drop her project. Uh-oh. Lay. Who, me? What do you mean? Whatever do you mean? All right, so this is just a little close-up of where we're at. What I want to do, this one's actually a little bit big, so I'm going to pull this one off too. This row of dots here that I'm just picking a dot off of, it is going to stay in every, is it though? I think I'm going to fill it in actually. I thought about leaving every other space empty to make it a little lacy looking. So actually, you know what? I think I'm going to stick with that. I lied. I'm going to stick with that. So there's some dots that need to dry before I can place other dots to try and help make sure that the dots don't run together. So we're going to try and move on from this spot here and see if we can start to move forward with the design on the spots that are finished, and we'll go from there. So from about, let's say here, all the way around to there, so a little over halfway, we have lots of space that we can start to fill in, and then we might even be able to do a little bit more. So I'm going to turn this just so that in the forefront of my view is the section that has the work to be done, that's all ready and ready to go. And I apologize, I'm going to sneeze. Oh, shit. Excuse me, so sorry. Does that mean they dropped her project? Maybe. We saw nothing. Wish you all the best. Oh, that's nice, Lorna. He's gonna deport me. Oh, that's nice, Kara. Say hello back to Mary. Leia's flawed in her recall of the incident at hand. I'm gonna sneeze. I did. I thought I was gonna sneeze. That felt for sure like it was gonna be a sneeze. Was not guessing the yawn. I do need to blow my nose though, so I am gonna mute myself for a quick second so I don't do that right in your ear. One sec. All right, there we go. We will come to a day where we won't have the loud noise of the fans in behind me. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to check to see if there's any that I can turn down a little bit. No, they're all on low. Oh well, that's okay. All right, so let's see. What am I going to do next? I think next is going to be a little more green, I think. So I've got to figure out what we're going to do. We're doing a lot of these little clusters of swoops, so we're going to keep that kind of up a little bit. Keep that going. So I think what we will do is we will... What are we gonna do? Dun, 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 dun. I wonder if I can do it. I was thinking I would put another row of dots around here in the pink, but I don't know if that's necessary. I'm thinking. Yeah, Kara's multitasking for sure. Dancing and watching Jamie and Mary's live. Nice, Kara, enjoy. Thank you for making that noise, Lay. That was much better than the sound that actually came from my nose. Yeah, no kidding, eh? It's supposed to Our bad day is supposed to be Thursday. Thursday is supposed to go up to around 40 to 45 Celsius, somewhere in there. And I know everyone across the states is getting hit with it too. Have you guys started to get your heat wave yet? Tina, how are you doing? Are you cooking? What's with the shitty pants, Steffi? Hi, Barb. One more hang in there, hun. So hard. Oh, that's wonderful, Lorna. Hi, Barb. It's good to see ya. Miss Audrey's doing good. She is currently laying up in her window seat getting some sun. So she's doing pretty good. Looking at 115. Oh, so gross. That's okay. I figured as much, Lorna. Figured that was for Steffi. Yeah, that's a lot. Yuck. Thinking, hold on. Well, I know what I can do. That would make it easy. Maybe? No, that wouldn't work. I was thinking I could draw another guideline. But I don't know if that'll work. But we can try it. Let's try it. Why not? We shall try. Now, I can find the stickers that I used for this. There we go. Got these little silicone bumper thingies. So I am just setting this on top of that center dot. I'm going to stand up so I can see properly. And then I should be able, should be able to draw a guideline around that other one. Let me scroll back here. Yuck. Yeah, it's going to be hot. Yeah, Patty, you have to sit close to the pool, eh? In a pool until Christmas. Heat wave hasn't hit yet. Oh, I'm glad to hear that, Nicole. I hope it doesn't end up being too bad. It's only supposed to be that hot out here yet under... Oh, wow. Snow isn't fun to go out in, and now the heat is not going nice to go out in, right? It's yucky. Pruny Steffi. Wednesday is hell day. Yep, Thursday is hell day here. So let's have a little rain later this evening. I hope so. The Rio Grande is completely dry. Oh, that's really scary. I hope you get some rain too. Our rain's supposed to come on Friday, I think, here. All right, so let's see how well this line goes around and how many dots we paint over. Oh, this is really bad. This is so not centered. All right, so what did I do wrong there? Must have had to go up here more. How about I move my sleeves? Because I feel like I'm going to get my sleeves in all that wet paint up there. So let's try this again. All right, I think that's going to be good enough. No, because that one is too far that way, so none of it's centered. Yay! Okay, here we go again. And hopefully none of these eraser shavings get into that wet paint that I put down in previous rows. We're gonna keep trying though. Oh, I thought I'm leaning over with my phone and I thought for sure my bottom lip just hit the screen and you guys were it was gonna flip the screen and have you looking up my nose again. Here, that's what I need. That's what I need. Just a brush. Get you guys out of there. I'll be back to the comments in just a sec, you guys. Because I don't know what the hell I'm going to do about over here. All right. So I guess my little trick with my little button here in the middle didn't work so great. All right, let's see. Yeah, only 56. Thanks, Lay. Is that all? Love me a chocolate dipped prune. Ugh. You've been really good there. I'm glad, Nicole. Good thing I hardly ever go anywhere, right? Stay inside with the air conditioner, Tina. That's a good plan. Yeah, how's your family doing with the heat, Lay? Nicole asked. I shake really bad. Painting is so hard. The whole table shakes. Oh, that's so hard, Lorna. I'm so sorry. Try and just let yourself have fun with it. You know, abstract and playing with color is always an option too, you know? Let your hands take the paint wherever it's going to go. Oh, no, Steffi. Oh, that's gross. Been okay, Lay? That's good. I take the snow any day. I'm originally from Montana and I've always missed the snow. When you deal... Yeah, it's a real pain in the ass. And then switch to TikTok after a while. Got some rain this morning, but only a spit. Oh, that's no good. There you go. Lay said you can go on again if you want. Patty said, Jamie and I are currently sitting at 74 Fahrenheit. We're not used to such. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I would say, you know, if we get up to like 90s, that's like a hot summer for us. And this is very unusual. Maybe the occasional, like a day or two in the summer that's closer to 100, but man. You like winter over summer? I resent the hell out of having to wear socks and multiple layers. I used to say that summer was my favorite, but I really think that fall's my favorite now. Like, give me a pair of leggings and a comfy hoodie, and I can still wear maybe bare feet in my sneakers, or the occasional pair of sandals or slippers, or flip-flops, and I'd be golden. I resent the hell out of having to wear socks. Did they get a tomato juice bath? Yeah, right? Add it to Steffi's list. Thanks, Lorna. How do you all know to use tomato juice? It's a common thing for dogs to get sprayed by skunks around here. So it's a common thing. I think. Peroxide, Dawn, vanilla extract, and baking soda. Oh. Melts in the heat. Moaning, what a world, what a world. I can layer up to get comfortable, but this heat is dangerous, even if naked in public, I assume. Oh, that's good, Lorna. I'm so glad you guys are doing that together. Just enough to get the car needing a wash, yeah. Lorna paint Barb style, lots of Eileen's. Yep. I'll get pictures from Barb, and she'll say, Eileen took over my paintings today. I did some more work with Eileen. I think this was an interesting idea for me to try to do this, but I don't know that it was actually practical, so we might just move along to a different idea, and we'll come back to this idea on another piece where we don't have to literally sit and watch paint dry before we can continue. All right, get out of there. All right, so next on the list, let's go back to our green. So the reason there are these blank spots is because there's wet paint, and if I make the dots too close together, they'll run together. So I'm just leaving some space until some of it dries so I can be a little bit more confident that all the paint isn't going to squish together. So now I need to just get started on what we're going to do next. So we are going to do a big chunk of green. All right, so what does that mean we're going to do, Jamie? What the hell does that mean? It means all right, let's try it down here and see what we can figure out here. And I got to catch up on the comments. I'm sorry, I'm behind still. You love summer, Cara? Yeah. I adore wearing a giant hoodie and baggy sweatpants. Yeah. I adore wool socks, but only without shoes. Yeah. Don't like shoes. I can wear the comfy socks in the house. No problem. Wear shoes in public. You don't have wild skunks there? No way. That's interesting. Yeah, they're everywhere here. My husband can make anything out of nothing. He's telling me how to dot paint. That's so cool. Oh, is it annoying? Oh, I'm sorry. I loved summer when I was in the summer of my life. The older I get, the less estrogen I have, and the more I can't tolerate heat. Yeah, that makes sense to me, Cher. I told Dale I want him to bury me in my favorite hoodie. Yeah, our skunks are pretty tame. They'll come and hang out in your garden and stuff. She tips the Coldplay concert. Oh, wow. That's neat. I know about the tomatoes just because my jaw that jumped into my arms was sprayed, and I had 2 hours before I was supposed to be at work to the hospital. Oh, yeah, you'd learn the hard way. Pretty docile by nature, but when dogs chase, not so much. Yeah, they get scared, right? Cher said, not to be a wet blanket on the conversation, but I'm wondering if anyone else has... Yes, I heard about that. That made me sad. I don't have the connection to Ozzy like a lot of people do, but definitely really sad. Yeah. He had mentioned going to Switzerland. Yeah, Ozzy Osbourne passed away today. No, that makes sense though, Lorna. I get it. Are you okay, Tina? Yeah. And Malcolm Jamal Warner, yeah. That was another one. Theo from the Huxtables. Hang on. I'm just going to draw something because I want to see if I'm going to do this right. If I'm thinking of this right. So if I start here. I'll do a large dot there. All right, that's gonna work. This is what I drew. It looks like a giant squid from this angle, but it is not. This is what we're gonna try though. And we're doing this in green. All right. So I'm gonna line these up there and we'll see what we can do. Just draw a butt. Just draw a butt and some boobs. You know that I've actually wanted to purposely do a boob mandala. Because really, it's not that hard to do with colors, right? Listen to Mama, I'm coming home. Oh, Cher, I'm so sorry. Big hugs to you guys. I know it's so hard. Gonna try and start this painting to take to my daughter when we visit. Oh, lovely, Nicole. When's that happening again? When's that visit happening? Why are you being so ornery? All right, I'm gonna try and unclog this because I think it is just a teensy bit clogged. So bear with me 1 second. I feel like there's some kind of Saturday Night Live sketch that exists out there that is like, okay, let's get started, and then something comes up and has to be done instead. And then, okay, let's get started, and then something else comes up. I feel like that must have been on from a sitcom or comedy sketch somewhere. I'm not doing it intentionally, unfortunately. I'm not doing it to be funny, but I feel like it's somewhere. All right, so I'm just using a pin. And I apologize that I can't see the comments right now. I will catch up though, you guys. I promise. And sometimes I like to take this and I blow into it. See if I can get more out of it. And I always try to come into the tip here and pull out little bits that might be dried in there. All right, let's give it a try again here. All right, that's better. I feel like I just got one of those bottles that's not as easy as other ones. All right, let me scroll back. Yeah, it's so sad. He sang that at his last show. I was like, he's about to be gone. Oh, Steffi. Canvas and a turtle. Oh, nice. Looks like a birdhouse. It does look like a birdhouse too, doesn't it, Patty? 31st to August 4, though. That's coming up quick. It's okay, though, Jamie. When we're that unwell, there comes a time. Absolutely. Absolutely. It's just hard to come to terms with. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry. Yeah, it's just heartbreaking. You gotta give yourself some time to grieve, right? But yeah, it's good when they're not in any pain anymore. Yeah, and advocating for not suffering. Exactly, Steffi. Been around so much sickness and have often been the one there at the end. It's the exact same energy as when a baby's born. There's more life than meets the eye. Yeah, very true, Cher. Might try and crochet painting and put on ooh, that's a cool idea, Cara. Cher, you want to do a turtle? That's a good idea. That'd be fun. I'm going to mute you for a second again because I got to blow my nose. 1 sec. Thank you, Barb. No, I wasn't on either. Yeah, you keep us posted on that, Cara. That sounds really cool. All right, so I'm going to... Are you getting sleepy, Lay? Tina asked. So I'm just going to erase a little bit more because I want to make sure that this green doesn't activate and go into the paint, the green from my watercolor pencil. So you're not going to be able to see this, but here we go. All right, one more second. My tool's not clean. God, it's just one thing after another. I don't have my shit together at all today, do I? All right. Now we're getting it together. All right, so now this one is going to go here. Like so. And then we're going to do a larger dot like that. And then we're going to do we're going to start here. I'm trying to figure out what the best way is to help keep it symmetrical and figure out the measurements. So if I start with this swoop and work my way out, it should get me to a point where I can put in those little tiny ones. There. And then we will go here. And that will come down and around like that. All right. I'm coming back. I'm coming back. I'm coming back. I promise. Michelle Obama was talking about her mom who was on her deathbed, and she said, yeah, it's scary, Patty. Oh, yeah, my sneeze definitely was not a yawn. I'm getting completely thrown here. I don't know what the hell's happening. To the club. I know, I gotta get it together. Ah, thanks, Cher. Yeah, it looks kind of neat, eh? Reminds me of the song, We're All Just Walking Each Other Home. They're here when we take our first breath. Yeah, we're here for their last. Yeah. This particular bottle is really tough to squeeze. There we go. And then we'll go here. There we go. I think that'll fill up that little section nicely. And then we'll probably add in some other little bits of detail in there too. Positively morose, it's okay, Cher. Don't apologize at all. Thank you very much. Yep, don't apologize for the feelings. Yep, we get here a lot. We get real a lot. Oddly comforting. Good. All right, I have my spacing down on this, so now I'm going to go to the sections where the dots are already, actually we're going to go this way, to where the dots are already there so that I can figure out my spacing. Because I go here for this one. I don't know if my hands are going to be able to do this tonight. We might be switching paintings for a little while. And this one goes here. So what did you work on during your lives today, Lay? Oops. Now repeat 36 times exactly. I wasn't thinking this through at all. I've got so many of these to do. I do. I think I'll have to switch this into another bottle at some point. I think there's just a slight imperfection with the tip of the bottle. I feel like it's not as open. I think there's a little piece of plastic in it that's kind of getting in the way a little bit. But that's okay. We'll deal with it. Okay. And then we go here. I might have some softer bottles, actually. I should go take a really quick look and see if I can find them. I wonder if they are in... I'm going to go check really quickly, because if I can, I'm going to see if there's an easier squeeze one, and I'll move this paint over for now. Bear with me one second, you guys. I'm just going to go check. Uno momento. And you know what? I'm going to close up my other colors of paint, because I have a feeling that we are only going to be using green tonight. That's just my guess anyway. So I'm going to close up the other ones to make sure they don't get clogged up. But bear with me 2 seconds. I'm just going to go see if I happen to have some other squeeze bottles. I'll be right back. Yippee! I do! I have one right here. So we are going to use it. One of these. I'm just going to grab one of these lids that I have here that looks relatively clean. And we will go from there. I've got some other different tips and stuff too, but I don't know if I want to use one of those tips. I might though. Might be nice to have a little extra added control there. All right, well, let's transfer, shall we? All right. I'm scrolling back, 1 sec. Just a few small hearts today, Lay. That's fun though. Barb said, I feel like you guys are baiting me to start the cemetery funeral jokes. I'm out of material. Give her, Barb. Let's go. Certainly, Cher. Go ahead. Let's talk bidets. They have them in Cuba. We never tried it. Dale visited his brother who had one. Needless to say, both of our bathrooms now have a bidet. We have a bidet as well. It was an incredible accessibility tool for Mom. So we have a bidet. Now ours is from the company Tushy. And their whole marketing thing is absolutely hilarious. But I don't like it because it's too cold. So ours is not heated. I put most of my bliss into these softer bottles, and I don't have to control the squeeze as much. Oh, that's really good. This is, I think, definitely going to help. Yeah, because this is... I'm struggling. All right. Yep, exactly. Recycle the bottles. You do too, Steffi? That's old school. Or Aqua Clean toilets. Built-in bidets. Ooh, fancy schmancy clean buttholes, huh? It was essential after colonoscopy number 6. Fair. very fair. Okay, let me scroll back. Probably need a bidet in my life. Yeah, it is. It can definitely be handy. Patty, would you believe they have ones with LED lights on the seat? That's fun. So you can have like a disco party while you're pooping. That's fantastic. That knows when you stand up unless you want a facial spritz. Ours has a little dial that you have to turn it to get the water. I ripped mine out as fast as I put it in. Grandma, tell your kids it's not a fucking splash park. Oh, no, Barb. Oh, no. If you eat a little too much white bread, though, you know what I mean? The bidet can certainly help a little bit there. It's incredible the things we talk through. Keep right? Exactly, Cher. It's impressive. All right. Now, you are not wanting to empty out anymore, so I'm going to put the bliss lid back on, turn it upside down, and let it drain out. And I'm going to try a Lisa one. We'll see how she goes. Fantastic. We are in business. And this one is going to be sustainable for the hands. All right. Who cranked the speed? What? Don't change the angle. Is that for the middle of the night so you can see where to aim? You're welcome, Cher. A bidet can either gently rinse or tear open a new opening. Yeah. You can add on heater tank. Yeah. You have to have electricity in the to be able to do that, though. From my understanding, anyway. For the win. Put a protector light on the bathroom for those not so pleasant evenings. Looking at that pink flower on the mat and laughing now. Yeah, you can use much less TP for sure. Thank you, Cara. I appreciate the hug. Thank you. Yeah, it'd be nice to use less toilet paper, especially if you've got a septic, right? And then all right. I'm sending her hugs right back to you too, Cara. During the pandemic lockdown, we ordered enough TP for all hair, right? Yeah. Do you have a tip on finding the center of the turtle back? I've got the nose and the tail center, and it's the other way going back and forth. That's a good question. All right. And now we move on to here. So let's keep going. I have no idea what the hell I'm going to do in between each of these. But we'll figure it out, I suppose. Once space gets filled up. Mm-hmm. I really hope I don't run out of this paint. But good thing Tara's putting out some new colors, so I'm going to need to place another order anyway. What are you thinking, Patty? I'm thinking I'm going to need another order pretty soon. Because Tara's got a couple new colors coming out that... Whew, I don't think I will be able to resist. Nicole eyeballing it. Sorry, not helpful, but that's what I do. I eyeballed way too much on the spiral piece. So if you eyeball your center and then use your compass to draw a circle where you can, Nicole, that can sometimes at least let you know, like if you draw as large of a circle as you can with your compass, that can at least, once you see that circle, it'll let you know if you are centered or not. Do you know what I mean? Like if you don't know for sure that you're centered, then try and draw a fairly large circle with your compass and yeah, see how centered that is. That can be, that's what I used to do with my ornaments before Lay made her ornament holders that found my center for me. There are a lot of things I love about those ornament holders, Lay, but that is one of my favorite things. But yeah, if you try drawing a large circle, you can do this on any surface, right? Whether it's a stone, whether it's a flat canvas or a piece of wood, whatever you're painting on. If you're not 100% sure, and sometimes even when I measure, if I'm not, I'll still do this trick before before anything else, before like moving on with my design, because there's nothing worse than going through 20 rows of a design only to find off that you were off by like half a centimeter, right? And it looked the same. So if you don't trust your eyeball and you want to find a way to double check it, give that a try. So once you've got your center marked on your piece, use your compass or a stencil is fine too. And try and draw as large of a circular guideline as you can, even if you're not going to use it. The purpose of this circular guideline is nothing more than confirming your center is centered. All right, let me scroll back. Ah, see, Lay already said that. I gotta start reading my friggin' screen. Barb was at Dollarama again today. Cashier told me to stock up. August 1st, probably going to bring higher prices. Yeah, probably. Oh, you got some thunder. Oh, very nice. Get some rain, hopefully. Yeah, I will for sure, Patty. What is a turtleback? What do you mean? Whether the spirits teams. Though the sports team. Hey, Gabrielle. You're rain dancing. Lovely. can cut back on everything else. You're welcome, Nicole. Sorry, Lay. Been stocking up on coffee since last November. Just in case. This is definitely a nice soft squishy bottle. Yeah, if I run out of these paints, this piece is going to go on hold until I can get another order here, I guess, eh? We may have to pause. I think there'll be a lineup, Steffi. And what I realized is a really bad habit of mine is that instead of wiping my tool on my cloth, more often than not, I wipe it on my boob, on my shirt. And then I wonder why I've got all these paint flecks all over my clothes. I really need to start wearing an apron or something, don't I? I need a smock. Last year's crops were hurt badly by the weather conditions if Rumpus goes forward with his tariffs on Brazil. Yeah, it's going to be really scary. Who knows? All right, let's keep turning. Already gone through the roof in New Mexico. Yeah, coffee here is more than doubled. Has it, Barb? Order by the case and you're stocking up. Yeah, I guess get to Costco, eh, and start buying as many as you can. Switch to wine, Barb says. There you go. Chugging coffee by the gallon. I don't drink coffee, so I'm out of the loop on that one. I feel like that's not big enough. That's better. Sherry, yeah, I rotate the stock, but I've got ridiculous amounts. Good call. Have you tried Coke? You don't drink coffee either? No, I drink tea. Oh. I imagine the price of that's gone up too, Lay. Yeah, only the rich can afford that. Tea drinker, but sister drinks coffee. Good thing, a few packages a day. That's good. That's helpful. Can't stand the taste of coffee? No, me neither. Just give me my tea and I'm good. I'll get my caffeine from Pepsi, probably. And tea's got a lot of caffeine anyway. I've never really been impacted by caffeine as far as like sleeping and energy levels or anything. I think probably, well, I probably have been. I just probably don't notice because I used to drink so much pop. All right, well, we're making progress. I think this is gonna look good as we move out from the edge, out to the edge. I think it's gonna look nice. Again, I still don't know what I'm gonna put in here, but we'll figure that out. And then we'll definitely do more of the center dot color and white out here, but we're gonna take this completely out to the corners. I might do scatter dotting out here. I'm not 100% sure yet. We'll see. That took me a minute. Can't imagine the rumpus. Yeah, probably not. Need to put in enough creamer. No, I can't even handle this. It's the aftertaste that gets me. Right? Exactly, Steffi. Won't put a tariff on that. Learned to drink coffee when I learned to make coffee like barista style. Oh, that's cool. Wouldn't even kiss my husband after his coffee. Yep, I agree, Debbie. I'd rather never smell it. Creamer and cold foam lover. Andrew tells me whatever you can get out in a backpack. Little does he know I'm OCD and can move with a mini hatchback. Barb. Powdered coffee creamer with Nestle Quick for your coffee. Oh, now you really want coffee. That happens every time we start talking about something like this, isn't it? Jamie agrees she wouldn't kiss your husband after. Exactly. I wouldn't kiss him either. Coffee and chips. Ugh. Steamed milk with a spoon of instant coffee frothed. Then a couple of ounces of amaretto. Ah, there you go. Like I don't eat coffee cakes. I don't eat anything mocha flavored or anything even slightly coffee flavored. No, thank you. Nothing, honey. The first cluster of these is starting to dry already. That's kind of nice. about apple juice? I'll leave that for you guys to have some fun with. You love coffee but only drink water now, Lorna? And I find that I used to every once in a while drink tea in the morning when I would like stop for something on my way to work. But that cup of tea usually lasted me most of the day. I'm much more likely to sit down and drink a full cup of tea when I'm sitting at home, relaxing. All right, let's keep going. We'll do another zoom out here in a sec. I always have to remember that too, that everybody, when you say tea in the United States, in a lot of places in the United States, they assume you mean sweet tea. Or iced tea. I get such a giggle out of that, Steffi. Makes me so happy. Tiramisu. If it smells like coffee, tastes like coffee, I'm not touching it. Exactly. Keep the coffee candy, the coffee, exactly. None of it. None of it. Keep it away from me. Just try it. Mostly a water drinker too, Lorna. Share is. Don't drink soda or alcohol. Water gives me energy. There you go. I've been drinking and using those like little squeezy packets of flavoring to go in my water to try and get a little more water in me. I used to buy the packets of Crystal Light Fruit Punch, and I loved those. But yeah, can only get them in the US. Steffi, if you've got room in your car, when you come up here eventually, I should ask Tara to send some up in the next order. Tara, can you get me some fruit punch, please? All right, I'm just scrolling back. Yep, me either, Debbie. Not even tiramisu. Nope. Like an aperitif. I like cold tea, but think hot tea tastes like hairspray. Oh, that's awesome, Cara. Hey, I'm glad it helps. Love you too, Cher. If I did that, I'd be in so much trouble. Yeah, I just need to eat a bowl of ice cream for that. Oh, that's not good, Lorna. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I'm having issues. Yeah, you assume iced tea, exactly. So I used to have to, when I would be traveling down in the States, I have to say, I would like some hot tea, please. Because the first time I ordered tea and they brought me sweet tea, and I'm like, oh no, no. I'm not drinking this. I don't like iced tea at all. And do you have a bidet, Cara? Leigh asked. Have to say hot tea. Yeah. Flavor my tea with ginger tea crystals. Oh, that sounds good. Orange tea is your favorite? Yeah, orange pico. Fruit punch and lemon Oreos. Exactly, Steffi. I know, she'll totally do it. I did have an aftertaste. Drink juice after. That's a good call. Do they throw away the fruit punch in a shipment? No. Let's discuss colon prep next. I got stories. I've been going for colonoscopy since I was 15. We can talk that stuff. Sweet tea's like Nest tea. Exactly. Hi, Barbara. How are ya? You have to ask for unsweet tea. It's so funny, eh? No, I'm not an iced tea fan at all. Lay on a speed date. I would pay to be there to sit and watch her go, nope, nope, move on, move on, move on. You can stay, move on. How much? That'd be so funny. Yes, hello, Barbara, not Barb. Think tea in your sugar water. Yeah. I can see the comment saying, can you see my comments? Everything that I have seen, Lorna, I promise I've read them out loud. So if there's something that you've sent over as a comment and I haven't read it out loud yet, then I'm guessing that I am not seeing it. But if you're okay with entering the comment in again, send it away again. So many colonoscopies. My cousin Colorado and did her prep and ran to Target. I remember the first one I ever had, they told me to drink Gatorade with it. I haven't been able to drink Gatorade since. And it was the, 4 liters of, they called it Go Lightly. The chalk powder. I hemorrhaged and everything. They thought I was going to have to go to the hospital. And now I get the little jars of the solution to drink. That's kind of that lemony stuff. And I chase it with Pepsi because Pepsi has a strong enough taste. I do a shot, then I chase it with Pepsi. And then I was totally fine. And I always would get there and the nurses would ask me what else I've had to drink. Say, oh, I chased it with Pepsi. You can't do that. I said, try me. Well, he might not be able to do the test. I don't really care. He can try it. This is the only way this stuff was getting in my body. So Pepsi it is. What did I miss? Who's leaving? Patty, are you leaving? Definitely more bubbles in this bottle. So not ideal, but we'll live with it. I'm scrolling back. All I need is a buzzer for next. Exactly. Buzz it before some people even sit down. Imagine the no filter questions. Oh, it would be amazing. If we're going to talk about that, sorry, Gabrielle. Yep, that would be amazing. Oh no, Steffi. They sent a message from Google. Who did? I'm not sure what you mean. Chase with whiskey, right? No, you didn't make me feel bad. It's all right, Lorna. Saturday, my oldest took me out for sushi, and I thought you decided to give Pepsi a shot. Just is, yeah, it is. If you're not used to the sweetness, it is a lot. Don't worry about anything, Lorna. If you didn't make me feel bad, everything's fine. I'm so sorry. On tips to help you with what? With the comments? Okay, good. I'm glad, Patty. Can't with Pepsi. I prefer Coke. Yeah. It's usually a pretty distinct preference between the two, eh? Yeah, I thought she was too. Bye. I'm out. Soda makes me erp. Yeah, does that too. Diet Coke is your go-to? Yeah, mine is Pepsi. I thought maybe Patty didn't prefer colonoscopy talk. I thought so too. Worked at Pepsi once. I never used the freebies. Oh my God, that would have been amazing. Do you have to self-groom for that procedure? So sad that the most fun I have is on Jamie's live. No, it is not sad. It's wonderful. Had my gallbladder removed, so I always make sure I know where the nearest bathroom is. Yeah. You have too, Patty? I had mine out too. I had mine out when I was 10. Wouldn't wish gallbladder pain on my worst enemy. Well, maybe. Maybe I would now. It was wise to do that. Only for baby showers. Oh, that's frustrating, Lorna. Yeah, technology can be a real pain in the ass, eh, Lorna? It's good company. It's wonderful to spend time together and have such good company. And it really does make me sit and daydream an awful lot about what it would be like if we were all able to get into a room together. My God, we'd have so much fun, eh? Sure, I'm with you. I would request C. diff and a severe dry hacking cough for some. Then went to a special, only found out I don't have a lot of muscle. Oh. Oh, that sucks, Patty. There's no shame here. Never trust a fart. I know. These poor people, they're just roaming wild on the internet that happen to come here. Hi, welcome. Thanks for coming and hanging out. Guys, I checked my my public watch hours here on YouTube. Most of you know that I'm working towards being able to monetize my YouTube channel. And I am now, I have a goal. My first goal is 3,000 public watch hours. So the public watch hours are for videos like this, like the public live streams and the replays of the public live streams. And so the first goal is 3,000 and the second goal is 4,000. And I checked my numbers earlier today and we're at 2589. So we are so close to the first goal. I'm still trying to learn what each of the different goals offer as far as potential monetization, and I don't know that the 3,000 is going to do anything that I want it to do. I know that 3,000 lets you activate subscriptions. I'm like, but we already do that through Patreon, you know? I don't even know what I would offer as a subscription on YouTube that would be any different than what I do on Patreon. So I don't really want to do that. I think that they offer like on TikTok when you can send the gifts and stuff, but I'm much more interested in the $4,000 hopefully I make every month from YouTube. I'm more excited for the 4,000 watch hour goal because that's when watch ads come on. So that's a much less invasive way to make money because that means you guys don't have to spend a penny. Yeah, we like to educate. Patty, you boop. When you beep when you're backing up. Your sister boops all the way to the can. I make her laugh. She poops like a machine gun. Oh no. And Barb says I'm unfiltered, right? Colon prep, Sharts, Aussie, painting, and Coke. Yeah. Coca-Cola? Sure. That too. Lemonade from your nostrils. That must have burned. One of the many reasons I prefer the single life. The only person I have to deal with nowadays is one of the cats. I feel that, Cher. 100% with you on that one. And the only poop I have to smell belongs to my cats, too, not another human. Well, that's living alone. If you fart around my dogs, they jump up, smell themselves, and run to the door. Oh no. Revenge for those early years on your older sister. I mean, you guys are hilarious. My dogs would die. Dying can't have me in any conversation I'm in. Yep, it's happening. Yeah, it always seems to come up in conversation somehow. I'm sitting here all by myself and laughing so hard the tears are running down my cheeks. Yay! That means it was a good one. Yay! I like good lives like that. Yay for laughing. And lots of it. My inner 12-year-old loves this chat. Yeah. It's good for the soul. It is good for the soul. All right, now we go here. And we go here. Just up and down this way. Up and down this way. All right, and very soon I'll be able to do a zoom out. Actually, let's do a zoom out now. Oh, we're at a zoom out. So this is where we're at. You know, I came across, this reminds me of a drawing that I did a long time ago. And this is making me think that maybe I should start getting out my drawings and see if I can convert the mandala drawings into a dot mandala painting. That might be kind of neat, eh? If I knew where it was and I could put my hands on it easy, I'd grab it to see how much it actually looked like this. I'll have to do that. I'll look for it and see if I can find it before tomorrow's live. We've got 2 lives tomorrow, 2 to 4 and 7 to 9. 2 to 4 is going to be for Symmetry Seekers, a paint with me session. And then we'll be back here on YouTube tomorrow night from 7 till 9. I sat down and did some of my own painting on the spirals workshop piece, and I am really, really pumped to keep going with it. So we're going to work on that a bit tomorrow too. All right. Sorry, I'm scrolling back. Bear with me. Bear with me. Dun, dun, dun. I'm scrolling back. I'm so sorry. All right. Kara says laughter is like medicine. It totally is. Totally is. Instead of Patreon, we have Fartreon. My son has been putting off his wedding 8 years. Told him wait longer and we can save with my funeral and wedding combo. Dead me at the head table like Weekend at Bernie's. Maybe all Weekend at Bernie's. That'd be awesome. Where's Joe and Nicole? Nicole was here. Is Nicole sleeping? Maybe. I just hope... Oh, no, Nicole's painting. That's right. Nicole's painting. I forgot. Nicole's working on a painting for her daughter for when they go for a visit. I just hope no one walks past my windows and sees me. They'll be sending the wee woo bus. Like, I don't know if she's okay in there. We should call somebody, do a wellness check on her. Keep my fingers crossed for you, Debbie, that nobody sees and that they're none the wiser. All right, I am going to now grab the light pink and we're gonna fill in some of these dots here and then we'll be able to continue on. Hopefully. Oh, you rotten son of a... All right, well, it wasn't clogged the first time I opened it, but it is now. I'm going to buy myself a little pair of pliers from the dollar store next time I go, Tina. Tina's like, you need pliers. I'm like, I know, but I'm such a lazy sack of, you know, I don't go to the toolbox and get it. And I keep using this damn knife. But it's okay. I will get one the next time I go. I hear Tina's words in my head all the time. Just get the damn pliers. Stop making your own life so stinking difficult. Just get the damn pliers. So if you paint with bliss drops and you have the habit like I do of leaving them open and then thus the lid's getting clogged, I highly recommend a pair of pliers. Come on, get out of there. All right. And back in. Oh no! What did I drop? Where did I drop it? Oh, shit. Okay, I felt it. Oh, there it is. Okay. It's just a lid. And I'm going to turn on another light so we get a little bit more light over here on this side. One sec. Is that a little bit better? Ooh, it makes the Mirage swoops shine all pretty. Pretty, pretty, pretty. All right. Put my glasses back on. Come back in here. Scrolling back, scrolling back, scrolling back. How did I get so far behind? I'm so sorry. I was thinking we hadn't discussed funerals yet. At what point did you think? Speaking of Joe, when with farts, so yeah, when did that get equated? Debbie, invite them in. Come on in, we're having a great time. I figured we could lure men in somehow. Oh shit, Bart. That wasn't a that's what she said moment. So I must have missed this Joe part. Is he Nicole's hubby? Brother. Oh. Alright, that's already answered. Us here have slipped into our second child is a tad early, right? Laughing so hard, and my husband is like, it's so good to see you laugh with your friends. Oh, that's so nice. How do you pronounce your niece's name, Cher? Never left my first. Is he single? Does he live near Jamie? Nope. I love you guys. And no offense, Joe. Absolutely freaking not. Absolutely not. Do not send any single men my way. I'm so sorry. But no, no, no. I'm scrolling back, so sorry. Oh my goodness. Yeah, The Weekend at Bernie's is a great movie, wasn't it? Nicole did answer. Nicole is painting. Wonderful. Steffi, does he know we talk about him? It does. It's happening. It's happening. Funniest scene in a movie ever. Oh, that's too tight of a squeeze. Get rid of you. Catch up the background, and then I'm going to come back and catch up on the comments. I'm so sorry I did that again. Joe's in Colorado. Barb, yes, because we talk about him while he's here. At least someone is painting in the painting live. Hey! I'm trying. I think I'd shake things up with a rum and coke if we ever made it happen. That's a good plan. Nicole, please approve our Joe rhetoric so we finally can be asses. That's okay. That was a code for something that we just needed to leave Steffi's brain. I love that you thought it and sent it and still it perplexed you some. All right. Scrolling back. You're back full of medicine, Lorna? Good. How's it going, Joe? How you doing? Welcome, welcome. Yeah, you just had a little stroke. We've been discussing farting, Steffi says. Yo, Joe, you at work? Tell them this is your support group session. And every time you come in here, Joe, I automatically I think of Empire Records and start singing, hey, Joe, where you going with that gun in your hand? I don't know why, because they play that song with Joe, who owns the record store. But anyways, that's the movie that pops into my head whenever I hear your name, Joe. I'm still trying to catch up. I'm so sorry. The etc. sums it up. Please stop behaving if you were. Now that Joe's here, all bets are off. I'm at work and I heard the colonoscopy talk through Nicole's phone. You're welcome. Hope it made your evening go by faster. Who the heck was behaving? None. Joe, if you can play our chat out loud in the workplace, we need to up our game talk. I know. Cena. Oh, that's pretty. What a beautiful way to spell it, Cher. There we go. In the office alone today. That's good. Yep. Nope, not for me, Nicole. Oh, Barbara, thank you. And read basically at the same time while I can only concentrate on figuring if my tiny mirrors have backing. I haven't tried that yet. I've got some mirrors and I'm freaking out, wondering how I'm going to focus on doing that and talk at the same time. You prefer a single lady, perhaps? She stops in the middle of traffic. Is Chloe climbing on you? That's awesome. Oh, I'm so sorry, Gabrielle. What are you sorry for, Lorna? It's okay. Oh, thanks, Cher. Savory versus sweet snacks. I'll start savory all day. Ooh, I'm a salty. Salty, salty, salty. All the time. I'm doing good too, Joe. Thanks for asking. Isn't it such a good movie, Tina? It's one of my favorites. Uh-oh. Excuse me. Whew. That was such a good movie. I dated a drill once. He was a pig farmer? What? A Joe once. Lay asked, what do you do for fun, Joe? Are you a gamer, an artist? I think I remembered him saying that he paints miniatures. Oh, yeah, there we go. I'm not funny and I'm too serious. No, you have nothing to apologize for. You're fine. You are funny. And you're not too serious. You're just hanging out with us. It's all good. You're building a Sims house as you listen. I'm trying to resist the urge to buy that game. I still need to meet a game developer who can create our craft business / art business Sims game. Right? I wanna start working on my kitchen table and painting on my kitchen table and learning different crafts and teaching workshops and going to markets. I think it'd be great. And play video games. What games do you play, Joe? Stephanie, Lay needs screenshots. After I decide on wallpaper, I'm putting an indoor pool in. There you go. I'm just trying to catch up and read. I'm sorry. I'm going as fast as I can. Really bad with glue too, so mirrors, which I'm attempting to do now. Oh, I'm nervous for that kind of stuff. Good on you for giving it a go, Barbara. I stress immensely over my Sims house trying to decide things. Warhammer and Dungeons and Dragons. Nice. I've thought about finding a local D&D game and playing one of these days. I find it fascinating. What's that supposed to mean, Tina? I'm getting all kinds of that. Sims 4 base game is free. Oh, very cool. I will have to look at that. You think it's worth buying, Gabrielle? Lorna, you just worry about being yourself. That's the only you need to be. Both oldest and youngers are into that. That's so funny. It's contagious, Lorna. You start hanging around happy people often enough, and it'll get easier. Oh my gosh, drunk Jenga. That must have been interesting. It's fun playing with math rocks. Does sound like fun. Mm. It's all good, Lorna. Camp out reunion. I figured it meant something like that, Lorna. I mean, Barbara. Been grieving for years. I've lost so many people. I've lost count, lost my cherished cat last year. It was absolute nail. No, exactly. Yep. Just because we are around in places like this and in communities like this and laughing and have those few minutes of joy doesn't mean that we're happy all the time. That is for sure. Everyone's carrying something. And times like this and spaces like this and communities like this are what make the hard stuff a little more bearable, right? We've all got crap. And it's nice to be in a spot where you can vent about your crap or get a break from your crap, or both, right? And that's the only thing we need to do here. No worrying about who you think we want you to be. You just be yourself. And that's all you ever have to do. See that booger hanging on that bottle tip there? She was a big one. Yes, ma'am, I have lots of issues with depression over life and anxiety for extra fun. Yeah, exactly, right? We're just better clowns. We all wear a mask. No need to try harder, just be yourself. Joe and my youngest has buddies over to play D&D. It's more entertaining than pig wrestling. There you go. Yeah, we're talking about crap. It always looks like so much fun. It looks like so much fun, Joe. I sit and I watch every once in a while. I watch some Critical Role videos. Critical Role are some, I guess, professional D&D players, and now they've got their own show from some of the stories they've made. Anyways, they're really, really funny, and ever since a friend of mine's into D&D and watching Critical Role, and she sent me a few videos, and I've thought it was very, very interesting. Coworkers think I'm super optimistic. I'm like, nah, you blind fools, right? This is just the mask that I put on so that I can get through my day. And you know what? There's nothing wrong with that either. We all find ways to cope and to survive the shit, right? Doesn't mean the shit stops happening. But again, when we have a community like this, it sure makes it a hell of a lot easier to wade through the shit, right? I think we're going to have a really pretty sunset tonight, too. I just want to show you guys one sec. We're going to have a really pretty sunset. Don't mind the really dirty window. Let's do this. I need to take the windows out and dust some of the mirrors. There we go. See a little bit more of the color. Oh, and there's a whole bunch of restaurants in the area, and they're all cooking their food, and it smells so freaking good. It's funny though, because on camera it's much more orange. Like the sun itself over there looks much more pink in person, and all of this over here doesn't look orange in person. It looks almost like mauvey pink. So we'll keep an eye on that, because as that as that continues, we'll get some more color there. All right. You lost yourself for a minute? And we're here to sit with you until you get yourself back. It's all good. Your headset died. Okay, Barb. It's okay, Cher. Our thumbs and autocorrect betray us so much. Be fascinated to watch people playing D. Yeah, it would be fun to watch. Comment was so riddled with typos there was no hope. Is that why you pulled it back? Like, never mind. Hi, Audrey. Of course, because there's 7 minutes left, so Audrey knew that the live must almost be over. And she is now coming to sniff around my feet. For anybody who does not know, Audrey is my cat. So these that I'm doing now are going to dry to be this green color in here. So we'll have a nice, we'll be able to see that in that color change tomorrow. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, we translate well. I'm waiting to see a giraffe in the sunset. Wouldn't that be pretty? Walking past in front of the tree. If you all made sense of that, you're truly geniuses. Critical Role is so good. Matt is such an amazing dungeon master. He's so creative. And I'm gonna be really, really shallow level with you on this, Joe. The video that hooked me was fresh cut grass. I was sold completely. I'm like, I'll watch whatever they're doing. It's fine. And I want to spend some more time doing more, but that was what did it. I'm like, oh, these are my people. Cause that was hilarious. And yeah, that one killed me. Every time I hear someone mowing the lawn, I'm like, hi, I'm fresh cut grass. And it just kills me. Isn't it so beautiful? I haven't watched Big Brother in a long time. So full of profundity, then I read the mess. Haven't started yet. Still digesting Love Island. Cats have been asleep all afternoon. Guess we're having an active night later. Yeah, that's the other thing that scares me. I'm like, she's been sleeping all day. I'm so screwed tonight. Yeah, Miss Audrey can completely tell time. Completely. Right? Fresh cut grass absolutely killed me. Absolutely killed me. I still, every once in a while, I'm like, I'm bored. Like, I'm going to watch fresh cut grass. So there is Critical Role. Like I said, I guess you call them professional D&D players. And fresh cut grass, the conversation around fresh cut grass that we're talking about here was one of the players introducing his character that was a robot. So he was just answering people's questions about his character, and like they're trying to get to know him and understand what his character is and all of that sort of stuff. But anyways, it was absolutely hilarious. If you are so inclined, there is some may consider it vulgar. Some may not enjoy it. I think it's hilarious. It uses, anyways. And you'll either really like it or you'll be like, why the hell am I following somebody who thinks this is funny? And either way, it's fair. Do they really make reference to that in the movie? That's so cool. That's so cool. Yeah, Debbie's going to be dealing with Zoomies tonight for sure. I'm imagining Audrey's going to be waking me up about every hour and a half overnight. Season 7 trailer is great. I haven't watched Big Brother in a long time. Never ever missed Big Brother. One of the guys is a D&D expert, and I was so confused about what he was talking about. Yeah, it'd be interesting to learn about it because there's a lot. Been watching One Step Beyond on YouTube, an old supernatural series from the 50s. Oh, cool. I'll have to let my mom know that that's there because I bet you she loves all that stuff. Watching the last Summer I Was Pretty or something on Prime. What's it about? Oh, this 2 hours went by so fast. So, I'll see some of you tomorrow afternoon from 2 to 4. If you are around, we'll work on the spirals project or work on whatever you want while we're hanging out. And then tomorrow night, we will come back here to YouTube and we will keep going with this bad boy. Oh, I can't do 3 tonight. I'm so sorry. I'm so tired. I've been fighting staying awake for a while. No, it's definitely not violent. It's just a little vulgar, and it's not terrible. It certainly does not. That's more of a disclaimer for people who haven't come and hung out with us for a while. But we got a nice full day tomorrow, Tina. We got 4 hours tomorrow. I resonate with the things you say so much. Yeah, I don't like watching the violence. It does go by so fast, doesn't it, Kara? We have 300 questions. I'm sorry. Here, let's... do this a little bit more. I'm really, really hoping that I don't run out of this paint before this piece is finished. But yes, we will get together tomorrow afternoon if you're a member of the Symmetry Seekers. If you're new to my YouTube channel or my videos, the Symmetry Seekers that I talk about is the Patreon tier that I have where we do workshops. And right now we're in the midst of some paint with me sessions as we finish up our workshop pieces. But we'll be starting another one soon. But if you search Mandela Love Affair on Patreon, you'll find my account there, and there's a free tier as well that will gain you access to 2 exclusive lives every month, where we'll work on some workshop projects. So it's a great way to get a kind of a sneak peek into what we're working on during some workshops. So that's what we're talking about tomorrow. Tomorrow evening from 7 to 9, I'll be back here on YouTube. And hopefully I'll get to see you again tomorrow. Thank you for spending so much time with me tonight. I love you guys to bits. I'm going to come back and I'm going to catch up on the comments before we sign off, though. You're welcome, Tina. Lots of love to you. Thanks for sending the hugs, my friend. I will pass them on for sure. Good night, Lorna. Love you to bits. Yeah, you guys are twinning, aren't you? Steffi, you take care of yourself, please. Here for you. We love you. All of you, whatever you're going through, everybody's going through something, and I love you to bits. I'll give you a flash of Audrey here in a second, right before we sign off. She's laying on pieces of tissue paper right now. It was good to see you, Barbara. Thanks for hanging up. Gave up on my puppet because it didn't work out. Yeah, it went really fast, like bizarre. Good night, Cher. Good night, Barb. Good night, Tina. Good night, Cara. Good night, Steffi. Good night, Debbie. Good night, Lay. Good night, Lorna. Good night, Joe. It's good to see you too. Have a great rest of your night. And I'll show you Miss Audrey here in 1 second. Good night, Nicole. Love you to bits. Hope you had a successful painting evening. Thanks for painting with me. Oh, Christine, when the hell did you get here? So there's one more look at the sunset. The clouds remind me of Cindy's painting, like all those clouds over there. They're lit from the bottom with pink. So if you guys saw Cindy's painting. All right, so let's do this. Hi. And there is Miss Audrey. Audrey, hello. That's what I get. That's about it. All right. You were sneaky quiet, Christine. Give the fur babies a smooch for me, eh, Christine, will ya? Love you guys to bits. Yeah, when we act 12, the time goes by real fast. I love you guys. Axel tore up a whole paper towel before he went to sleep. Hey, sometimes it's like, if that's what I got to sacrifice to tire them out, that's beautiful. I know, right? It's that just slight over the shoulder. And she's still doing it too, like, excuse me. Hi, what are you doing? Audrey. Audrey. Nope, that's it. Yeah, we saw the sweater. We know you're good. As long as you enjoy it, that's all that matters. All right. Hi, Cara. Yeah, she is. She's completely... I saw a video on TikTok and it said, I'm sorry, but my bitch face is never resting because the work is never done. And I loved that. All right, you guys, I love you to bits. Thanks for coming and hanging out. Mwah! And we'll see you soon. See you tomorrow. Be good. Bye.